I know that feeling. My grandmother, my grandmother's house is like that. Be out in the Jacks. She live in like the weirdest part of the projects. You know, it's like that one safe cubby in the projects. It's not where the motherfuckers be wild. It's where the old people be that have graduated from the wild stages. They like the OGs and shit. Like where the old folks, where your grandma stay? Oh, she stay in
Them niggas be in the dead end.
like yeah, like it's like you know it's good over there because it's nothing but old folks over there. They don't be wilding out. They old. They just come outside and shit. But if you go on the other side of the block, you feel me? It get down. All of us lived on the side of the ODU that was like right on the
Right by the
safe.
basketball court.
Yeah, you feel me? We were on the safe side where all the old folks live, so everybody was kind of chill over there. But on the opposite side, on kill 'em, oh, they was killing motherfuckers. It was
Nigga, bro,
nothing but wild shit.
won't y'all like 2 blocks away from 24th Street?
Yeah, we were like literally right there. You go outside, you might hear some pow 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 pow, but you ain't directly in it. You just like, oh shit, it's down the block. They pow 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 pow.
My nigga, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I remember it's been a couple of nights when I left from the spot from y'all spot. Nigga, I had to look both ways before getting in the car.
I'm telling you, boy.
Real niggas is treacherous. But it was good. But it was definitely good vibes though. It was definitely good vibes though.
You know, cause we don't be on shit, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Nigga literally was on the game, sparking, and then going to hoop and making music.
you know, not too much, not too little, but welcome to the
No,
Yappalot podcast. I am 1/3 of your host, Jay.
I am the second third of your host, your boy. You know what I'm saying?
We'd have Tanner, but I think he's having Wi-Fi issues, so he's
Technical
probably gonna.
difficulties.
Yeah, he's gonna jump in eventually. But
Yeah.
how you feeling,
Welcome to
Groove?
the new episode of the new Yappalot podcast episode. You know what I'm saying? We got a good one for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jay asked your boy to cook up some shit, and I sent him some gear, and he's digging it. He's fucking with it. He's real live fucking with it, man. As what you want to start off with? You want to start off with the first one or the second one, Jay?
Um, shit, fuck it, just whatever you feel like doing. I gotta go shut this door because my dog keep whining.
But
Hold on.
we got a good one for y'all this week. But there goes Tanner. You know what I'm saying? Everybody welcome Tanner. You know what I'm saying, chat. But here we right now we're gonna talk about how like why in certain situations do us like
Yes.
as kids grow up with both parents, why do we happen to call our parents in different situations? As I explain, what I mean by that is if something happened to you in one situation that's not too desired, like that's not too crazy, you call your mom, or if it's something that you really need to get out of,
Tell me if I
you
start
call your dad.
talking. I'm gonna put my shit up.
So like I'm gonna ask y'all first, like, why does that happen? Why does that happen?
Well, let me back up. As far as I see it, if you think about it, your father is the enforcer, and your mother is the nurturer. So when shit happens, when you want to be coddled, you're gonna call your mom because you know your mother's gonna coddle you. Like let's just keep it a buck. As men, we know our mothers are gonna coddle us. They're the ones we're gonna run to get a big old hug. But Ma Dukes, you feel me? But Ma Dukes is not the one that's gonna snap at you or give you a pep talk when you need it. So it's like when you get and you know what I'm talking about. We're all men here. When you have that situation, like let's say you try to pull up on a young lady and the young lady is just not giving you no rhythm. You're not gonna you 9 times out of 10, you're not firstly gonna go to your mom. You're gonna go to your dad. You're gonna be like, Pops, look, I'm dealing with this girl, trying to figure out how to da, 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 da. You got mom. How you get mom? Like what'd you do? You feel me? What happened? Like what it's I think it's like a matter of which parent is gonna do what job correctly. Simply put.
Correct. Correct. And I couldn't agree with you more. But then I gotta disagree on the part where you said most like even though you're right, most mothers, well, not most, all mothers are there to to cuddle with. But coddle you, take care of you while your dad, what I'm saying, give you that stern talking to. But sometimes it be that reverse Uno call. But as I was saying, yeah, it was like, yeah, the mom is there, to cuddle you and take care of you while the dad's supposed to give you a stern talking to. Sometimes, sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes your mother do gets on your ass a lot. Sometimes your mother do gets on your ass. They be like, "Hey, yo,
Y'all
like
know.
what the fuck?" While your dad sometimes got to sit you down and be like, "Hey, yo, man, like I understand why, but this is the reasons why this goes this certain way instead of the next." You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's very. I'm gonna be honest though. How rare are you seeing? Unless he's like a stay-at-home pop, and I'm not saying like it's more so personality based. I'll say that it's personality based. When you kind of
Granted,
get
too.
with
Yeah.
your parents, the more at home parents. I'm chilling with my wife. I'm not really trying to be out there doing nothing. I'm gonna take care of my crib. Them be the ones that'll do more. So I ain't even gonna say coddling though, because they're not gonna coddle you. They're more so just they gonna nurture you for sure, but they more so gonna be like a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a fucking therapist. There we go. They play therapist more than anything else. They're like, all right, well, come on, let's talk about it. Let's see how you feel. Let's iron it out,
Mhm.
and let's talk it out. Let's figure it out. And then you go to your mom. Your mom's a fucking hothead. So your mom, so you tell your mom like, hey, them niggas down the block, they bothering me, and your mom gonna go talk to them down the block because you got an attitude too. But
But it's
I don't know. It takes. That's why I say it takes personality. Like it takes the personality factor mostly to understand who you're dealing with. You really gotta know your
yes.
personnel. But on the most parts, it's usually your mom. In my experience, it's usually your mom that is gonna be there to like kind of coddle you a little bit more than anything else.
Granted, yes. But yeah, granted, yes, but sometimes, your dad, sometimes in a certain situation you fucked up so bad where say like um you got into an accident or something that was your fault. Sometimes your dad got to come talk to your mom. Got to step aside, and your dad got to come talk to you. Be like, "Hey, yo, bro, listen, like you got to get your shit together."
That's
They gotta,
disciplining though.
I know, but see, in that situation, in that type of situation where you were looking for your mom to come call to you and all that, take care of you, she might want to step aside, be like, "Nah, like, hey, your dad's gonna handle this situation this time."
But that's still letting the father be the enforcer. And the mother is just not she's choosing to let the father be the enforcer. She's still the
I
nurturer.
personally,
You
but I
good
was
now.
saying that. All right, that I apologize for my camera being like this. This is like the best results I've gotten as far as the service goes. But what I was saying was I feel like I agree with what you're saying, Jay. Not to discredit or invalidate what you're saying, Groove. I do agree with you as well. I just kind of agree with what Jay's saying more. I just feel like I was just what I was gonna say was I feel like sometimes it's subjective to you know because like I feel personally like moms coddle boys more and dads coddle girls more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna get a father coddling a son unless he raised that son and they just got like a tight mesh relationship,
Yeah.
or vice versa with a girl. And I feel like that just on the
Shit.
lines of being an enforcer, but it's kind of like a pride
It's
thing
not
too.
necessarily
And if
enforcing.
y'all don't agree, not forcing,
Enforcer in
enforcing.
the
No,
aspect
no, that's
of
what I'm saying. It's not necessarily enforcing. It's just like
he
in
just
certain situations, it's like in certain situations, certain parents, like the mom or the dad, gotta handle that situation, and you just like,
Yeah, for sure, definitely, definitely,
and you know
definitely. Yeah,
exactly
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
which one to go to for that situation.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And like that's actually, what I'm saying, what I was saying was actually gonna say. I thought you had said forcing, my bad. But yeah, I feel like because it's like a little bit of a pride thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like some things it is better for a different parent to handle that situation, because it's like with girls, they clash so much because it's like like the lion in the jungle. Like, oh, you think you're overtaking me? You think you're the one now. No, 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 no. Let me show you. You're still down here. You know what I'm saying? Not like on that, but that's kind of how parents get towards certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm gonna give you a prime example. When a father be like tells their son, "Oh, you think you could take me?" Or vice versa, the son thinks that he could take his dad, like he thinks that he could be his dad ass. So it's like, on some shit like that, like, so sometimes it kind of is better for the other parent to handle the situation as far as enforcing, because, I feel like sometimes pride as a parent can get in the way of parenting properly.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cause I got a couple examples of like for myself. I got a couple examples and shit where it's like, goddamn, it was
Like
like,
you and your pops was butting heads, I would imagine. Like, you know what I'm saying? About to throw hands.
nah, never that close. Nah, I ain't gonna cap. My pops, my pops put my fucking face in the dirt. I ain't gonna.
My
Hey,
mama, my
Jason, my
mama
pops,
did that
hey,
shit before. My dad handled all my.
Bro,
This crazy. My dad handled the disciplining, except for when I would overstep with my mom. Cause like, not to say my mother is like 5 feet, right, from New York. She's not to be
five
played
feet of
with.
pure muscle. That's
Literally
pure muscle.
five
well, that
feet of
shit,
pure muscle.
she got demons.
Dog. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let me tell
5
y'all the
foot
story.
from New York.
Let me tell y'all the story, right? So it'll show you like kind of in a way, like it's a personality based thing, but it's still like dependent on the situation, kind of, but it's more so personality based. My mom pushes me onto like a mattress. I trip up and she stomps me out. She doesn't hit my face, but she's like stomping on the
Pimping,
latter
blood.
half, like she's
Pimping.
like latter half of my leg, and then like up here, like nowhere where I would like actually take any major damage, but the psychological damage was crazy. And I remember the only thing that I did was she had said something like she was ready to go, and I just talked back. I said something super smart out the mouth, and I'm pretty sure it was like the last straw. Dog, nothing, nothing in my opinion came up worse than that. But there have always been situations where I would get in trouble, and instead of her doing the enforcing, it will be my dad.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
My
It's the
dad
same,
will come
same thing for
home.
Oh
me.
You feel
yeah.
me? Pops will come home. Hey, come to the room. We gonna have this conversation. You either got the talking to,
So I
or you got the
heard this
whooping.
happen.
Either grounded or you get a whooping. You know me, I'm getting that ass whooping. I need to go outside. I need to go outside. You feel me? Like, let me go outside real
bro,
So
quick. You
like
feel me?
for me,
it's been many, bro.
for
Bro,
me it was
same,
kind of
cause
different, because it's like, my pops didn't, and pops, I love you, brother. This ain't no, bash to you. You know what I'm saying? We got our own relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that is what that is. So this isn't no shot towards you if you watching this or if you watch this. But my pops didn't really raise me. So the one time me and my pops got into it, I remember
you got
we was outside of my apartment, and we had got like, I want to say it was about work, because we was working together. We was working together, and he was supposed to come pick me up the day before so we could go to work. And I was sick. I had a cold. And he don't really be texting, like he don't be looking at his phone to text. But I had told
Oh
him, like,
niggas,
I was
man.
sick and whatnot. And so he had to go to work and do everything by himself, which to give him the benefit of the doubt, it was a lot. It is a lot to go out there. And we was doing landscaping, and I think that day we was doing mulching too. So we had to go do about 14, 15 yards and mulch about 2 or 3 yards. And I don't know how much experience y'all have with landscaping, but that is
Not
not no
much.
easy feat. You're
I know
talking
that shit
about you're
stinks.
talking
I
about
know that shit stinks.
like you're talking about a 3-person job to landscape, just doing the cutting, the leaf blowing, and the weeding. You gotta have a person cutting, you gotta have a person weeding, you gotta have a person blowing the everything. You know what I'm saying? It's because a lot of the HOA, neighborhoods, they got standards. which if y'all don't know what the HOA is, for people watching, it's
Homeowners
a homeowners
Association. Hell
association.
yeah. Teach him
Anyway,
something, nigga. Teach him something.
um, but
Nigga
so
thinking.
yeah, so 3 people just landscaping, and then when you go to the motion, you're talking about 4 or 5 people. So he had to do a lot by himself. But if he would have just looked at his phone, he could have rescheduled, or he could have got our uncle to help him. So he doesn't like he basically hit me up in the morning, or he didn't even call me in the morning. Usually I would be at the top, and if I wouldn't be at the top, then he would just go on about his business. So I wanted the top. He never hit me up. I sent the text, like I said, he never hit me up. So the next day comes, he didn't hit me up, but we weren't supposed to be working that day. The next day comes, we were supposed to be working that day. I'm standing at the top. Now, usually, like, I'll wake up at 6 o'clock. By 6:45, I'll be out there, and between 6:50 and 7:30, he'll pick me up. So this day, I'm out there, bro, from like 6:40 all the way until 8 o'clock. I'm calling, bro, no answer, no answer, no answer. I'm texting, bro, no answer, no answer, no answer. Finally, I hop in the whip and pull up to where his crib at. He not there. So he ends up coming to my house that day. And so I'm like, yo, why you ain't answer the phone? Like, you just let me stand outside and shit like that. And then he starts going on this wild ass tangent about a whole lot of nothing, bro. He kind of sound like Kanye. And like I kind of like won't having it. Like I won't having that shit at all. And I got in that nigga face bad. Like I'm talking about, I got in that nigga face in the apartment, and I was in his face until he got in the truck. And I'm not proud of this. Like, this ain't something I'm proud of. But that nigga called my sister, and my sister was like, yo, you tried to fight Pops? And I'm like, yeah, bro, that nigga was tweaking, bro. Like, fucking with my bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because mind you, that's how I was, I was only making like $80 to $100 a day, but I needed every day. I needed every day. Them bills was hitting, like was hitting. So motherfucking, I, talked to her and shit. And she was like, he said, he was like, I ain't never seen Nigel like that. I don't know where he got that attitude from. Cause like that nigga, he was like, yeah, basically she was like, I had scared the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cause like he ain't never seen that side of him. But you know what I'm saying? So on some shit, I'm basically the whole story is, you know what I'm saying? Like on some shit, like, I know I've been in that situation. Like, yeah, I could take my Pops. So if it would have been a situation where my Pops and my mom would have been together, that would have been a situation that what my mom would have had to have handled. Bong hit.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, it's like very delicate situations that you know for a fact your mom just knows how to do a little bit better. Like Eli, I'm pretty sure you got plenty of situations where you was ready to go crazy on some shit, and Ma Dukes came in and then calmed it down. And if it would have been Pops that, excuse me, Pops that would have stepped in,
It was up to the
it would have been all different types of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Jay, you remember,
I thought you were in the podcast for the 15 seconds.
much love, gang. Much love, much love, much love, gang.
My
But
boy said, appreciate you on the podcast for 15 seconds. That shit was funny.
much love, but yeah, but I'll say yeah, Jay. You
Much love.
seen the early stages of me of how I wanted to handle situations
Yeah,
for sure,
you
for
would.
sure, and
Were you a hothead?
Yes, he is.
Oh, all
not as
right,
much
yeah, I
no,
can see that.
Niggas a
not as
crash out.
much, not as much no
No,
more.
me neither.
Not as much no more, but yeah, but it has definitely been some situations, especially when I was in NSU where I couldn't even talk to my mom. I had to talk to my dad.
Tell us one,
For
nigga.
real.
Tell us one. Tell the
I just
people
said,
something, nigga. We need to know you,
Let us
nigga.
know.
We need to know you, nigga. I'm looking at the microphone when I'm.
looking at the microphone. That's crazy. That's a crazy statement to say. Ain't gonna count. but about to
on
say, yeah,
university.
because I think it was one time. I came home for something. I was upset about. I was so upset about something. I had to talk to my pops. I don't know exactly what,
Sad
but
ass.
I was upset about something. I had to talk to my pops about it.
Nigga
And he was
was
basically
sad.
like, he was basically like, yo, man, you straight, bro. Just keep doing you, man. And especially when I got hurt. When I got hurt and I had surgery and all that.
Are you talking about when you pulled your hamstring?
Nah, not my hamstring, my hip. When I pulled that shit,
Oh,
I had to get surgery on it.
niggas was
Uh,
vulnerable.
shit.
I
Yeah.
dig it.
After that shit, I don't even like talking about that shit. But yeah, I was talking to my pops about that. When I was rehabbing and all that. He was like, I was talking to him about like if I wanted to like keep doing track or not. He was like, hey, bro, just hey, if you want to do it, put your mind to it. Just keep going.
Want to do it? Put your back into it. I'm so sorry.
That's, hey, that's a
That
fire
shit.
ass song though. That's a fire ass song though.
But hey, man, you were meant for better things. We were meant for this podcast, man. This did shit. We were meant to
You
yap
know.
to the people and
But
Yeah,
coach
to the
and
people,
coach. We were
brother.
meant to
but at the end,
coach.
Yeah, to the
but
people,
at the end of the day, I say
brother.
that both my mom and my pops definitely had definitely handled situations definitely, but at the end of the day, it was all for the greater good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Are there any situations that you can remember where your people handled something wrong? Like I can remember. Love
No,
y'all.
not necessarily.
You said your mom handed you the ball.
No. Handled something like wrong. Of course, there's just
Oh,
they made a
Nah,
miscalculation.
not that I've seen.
Nigga,
Nah,
nigga,
from
mama
what I've seen,
score.
nah.
He lying.
I'm dead ass. I be in my own world, so I don't really be paying attention. If it was to happen, I didn't see it.
I'm weak.
I didn't pay attention to it.
That's funny.
allegedly.
Let me say, bro, like, bro, say, like, at that point, at that time, like, bro, I'm a kid. Like, I'm a kid. Like, I was a kid, or I'm a young adult. Like I got things to worry about for myself.
Now, I'll say this. I'll say this before we close out. We'll end out on this talking point. But I've seen
Yeah.
my mom or my dad handle some situations outwardly that won't like with us in some
Oh
crazy
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Some
Without us,
crazy. I've seen my parents handle some shit like on the back end and come out on some. Oh yeah, I handled it. Don't even worry about it. Type shit. Like I remember one day I told my mom I was like, hey, I wanted some fries from the
Baby up.
concession stands. You feel me? Like I never we never got any French fries. We'd always miss it because I'm playing the games. Yo, she became one of the people that was over the concession staff. I don't know how the
Shout out
hell.
Nature Valley.
Shut up. I don't know how she did that. I don't know how she did that. But
oh, I do.
after every game, bro, I would always have some fries and I would always have some wings waiting on me, bro. It was always the best. She would always just be cool people. My dad used to always be cool with all the fucking coaches. I played for any team I wanted to play on, bro. It did not matter.
Got to. I
You,
say, oh,
uh,
I do remember one. I do remember it was a story. I guess I was at school or something like that. And my sister, and my mom was at a store, and a lady swung on my mom, and my mom knocked her the fuck out.
I can see it.
My mom knocked her the fuck out. And my sister told me, I was like, wait, what? She said, yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, mama look like she don't
I
play
was
no
like,
games.
fuck no.
Shouts
Fuck
out to
no.
Dukes.
It was say like
That's a girl.
I see my dad pissed. I see my dad pissed, but I haven't seen him mad. And I'm kind of glad because my mom always says I have my father's attitude. So seeing him mad for see like even though like I hope not to never see it because you know what I'm saying don't nobody want to see their fathers mad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen my
I hope I
dad
never.
break
I said, I
up with
hope I
some
never.
brothers.
Let's say I hope I never see it, but I kind of wish I do. You know, say like, oh yeah, yeah. I told y'all stop fucking with him.
I've seen my dad like hold his two like younger brothers like this as they're trying to attack each other. That nigga did not budge. That shit was funny.
It's wild. Because my pop back in the day, or my pop,
I love my
like
mom. I'm
it's
gonna love my
crazy.
mom. My pops to death.
told that story. I told that story in motherfucking like
It's like when he flip it.
I ain't trying to make it seem like my pop no bitches on. My pop was that nigga back in the day. Back in the day, my pop was him.
Himothy. Shouts out to him
Him
though.
dunking, my boy. Him dunking.
Shouts out to the pops and the moms of the day.
I'm talking about
Shout out
splashing
all,
pee on it.
yeah, shout out all the pops and the moms doing
What
good
you
out
talking
there, man.
about?
We love y'all to death, man.
What you talking
Love
about?
y'all, man. But I want to pivot.
Love the moms and dads, man.
Shout
Love
out
them.
to Sweet Tart.
I
Shout out
want
to
to
all the Sweet Tart.
shout out to Excess Energy. I want to pivot though. So, per request, right? I remember back in these times, there were certain times where we weren't around the best people in life. You know what I mean? Like
It's even worse now.
we is there I don't know if Tanner's trying to speak.
He
I
frozen over.
yeah. I will say this. Like on on honest days, I know if I'm a culprit of this, but I would be the person that would actively be around certain people that aren't the best, just because of just wanting to see what the hell happened. You know, like not gonna say bro name, but one of the people that I used to hang out with definitely used to always try to uh how do you say, he would always try to make it a point to be the center of attention. He drank a lot. He all threw his people under the bus a lot. It was not, it wasn't always the best. But people like that always usually have very interesting. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Eli, because you hate this guy. Uh, we always have very interesting adventures though, like being out after 3 a.m. and going to a club. You know, getting drunk at a track meet and taking significant amount of shots. It's just
Nigga, I thought you
absolutely
were about to say
interesting.
cigarettes. I was about to say, nigga,
No,
what?
no. I don't care how bad life gets. You ain't gonna never catch me smoking a cigarette.
Nigga, I
Whoa.
was like, nigga, what? I was like, whoa, wait,
Yeah.
what?
No,
You out there checking squares now?
no shade to anybody that smoked them Jones. Cause I have people in my family that smoke them Jones. I'm just not one of them ones. But one thing I can say, I think that a lot of people in my class and age are very guilty of. I'm gonna be honest, is that a lot of us pick to be picked to be in these shitty ass situations for whatever sick reasoning. Or it could honestly be because niggas don't want to be alone. At one point, that's what it was for me too. I'd always surround myself with people that was just into a lot of bullshit. And then I would get into a lot of bullshit and be trying to figure out why I was in some bullshit. When I got to college, it started to subside, but like it was it we had I don't want to sound like one of them guys, but like we tend to do that as men. Just bathe in negativity. Just be around a lot of bullshit. Get addicted to a lot of dumb shit. You know?
I can. Well, I'm saying I do agree with you on that one. And for the people that don't understand what we're talking about, we're talking about us people as a whole just surrounding ourselves around negativity. Like, why? Uh, for real, it's just like I can't even explain to myself. I don't know if it's just a feeling or it's like you said, you're in a situation where people want to feel wanted or want to be seen.
Being seen is a killer. Or love.
Yeah, they want to be seen, loved, or want to be heard in that aspect. It's like most people are going it about it the wrong way, and it's making them look like, hey yo, like the fuck is wrong with you? Like you said for um yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. For bitch boy. Um as you explained for yourself, you was in certain situations and
I didn't call him
you
that.
you didn't call him that, but I'm gonna call him that.
I have
But
no beef with this man.
like you said, you didn't call him that. I did.
Yeah,
But
I just wanted to be on the record. I have no beef with this man. We are in peace. He's doing what he's doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. You see what we here doing? We yapping. All right, you feel me? I'm not.
oh yeah, we
You
haven't.
feel
Yeah,
me?
you ain't having. Yo, yeah, we haven't, bro. It's no beef, bro. I'm gonna just say what the fuck I gotta say.
Nah, go ahead and say it,
But
man. Go ahead, talk your shit.
yeah, I'm gonna just say what I gotta say. But like you said, in situations like that, you said in most cases you felt certain uncomfortable, right?
Mm-hmm.
In certain aspects you were in.
Right.
I don't know, like what's the right word for it, but I feel like acceptance was it like due to like you want to be accepted a little bit, or like not necessarily that's how you felt at the time. Like you explained it. Like how do you think you felt?
I feel like in that situation, it was just more so like bored, bro. Like you don't want to be doing nothing, because that's when
True.
like you start thinking about shit. Like think about the things that go through your mind when you're not doing anything. You just start thinking about stuff, whether it be positive or negative, and you just start
Yeah.
going. And you can spiral. Me, I have a very active imagination, so it's like I always wanted to be doing something. Because if I was doing nothing, then I would start to just think about random shit, and sometimes that shit wouldn't be good. That would be it for me, at least. You know, it would just be like, man, what's going on with this person? Knowing this person probably isn't the person I should be hitting up, because
Yeah.
there's always some shit. It usually was.
Granted, and I do agree because for myself, as I'm speaking for myself to this point right now,
Hmm.
uh, for people like myself that tends to always get into deep thoughts and it's like always in the deep thought and it's always quiet. Those negative thoughts would time kind of sometimes overcome. Where like you said, where you hit up a certain person you shouldn't be hitting up. You're doing certain things you shouldn't be doing, or you're talking or acting a certain way you shouldn't be acting, just due to just due to like overthinking. I feel like most of it calls due to like overthinking or just being too deep in thought with yourself.
Hmm. A lot of us are
Not
prone to do
not
it.
saying not saying that's most cases. Not saying that's most cases.
It could be though. It could be, though, especially in our generation, because we don't deal with the same problems that the older generation deal with, and we don't deal with the same problems. We deal with different problems in the newer generation. Like there's a generation in front of us.
It's the same. I say it's the same problems, but in a new aspect.
They deal like they yeah. Then yeah. I would also say like we lived through COVID to where it's like we got people that are COVID babies, right? We had the
Yeah,
best of both worlds. We got the futuristic stuff, but we also had the hand to hand stuff. It was like now we're trying to figure out who we really are as a people and individuals,
and
and
that's what it is, honestly. And that's what it is. That's honestly what it is when people are trying to figure out who they are themselves.
I'm telling you, bro. And
And,
it comes with the
and
territory.
most people get lost in that, and most people get lost in that aspect.
It comes with the territory, bro. Like, but think about it, like the territory of trying to just live, bro. Just be a person that exists. The territory
That's
of that is just getting lost within everything that's going on, especially when there's so much going on. Like we're literally in a like think about it right now. Imagine the people that are like going through a crisis of finances, of social, economic, all of that, of race, us, black people, the Hispanic people. Like imagine that. Imagine years ago when stuff wasn't as expensive and things weren't as bad. Still pretty bad for
it's
us, but
as bad.
still pretty bad for us. But I mean, like stuff wasn't as bad in the economy, in my opinion. Like things were livable. Like you can go to the grocery store and live off of $80 worth of groceries You can do
True.
you can pay your rent working at McDonald's. You feel me? Like you didn't need three jobs to be good. Like you can work at McDonald's and then you have to work overtime, but you can work at McDonald's and pay your rent.
True.
Like there was a time where things were a lot simpler, but now you know how much you know how much the median household is in my state is? It's
You
like
can't say things were a lot
400,000.
simpler.
Nah, it
Can't say
was.
things were a lot simpler.
It was a lot simpler. Matter of fact, there was like even if you take it into like we have to deal with we have to deal with like how people handle their retaliations, handle their problems, like as the parents of these people now, because we're at the ages where we're parents now. So technically, that would be
Yeah.
us. We're parents. We have to really kind of be cognizant because we have people watching us from the rear and from the front, like the kids that we're giving birth to, and the people that are above us, our OGs, our parents, our grandparents. Cause you know they always saying some shit. Let's just keep it a buck, whether they're right or wrong. They're always saying some shit. You got to deal with that.
Yeah.
You also got people that are dealing with the kids, like trying to be the best version of themselves, and they're still kids themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's
Granted.
like it. And I'm not trying to give excuses. You know, you just kind of have to be real in the reality of things. But like,
So is it all really a mental thing? Or if,
yeah,
like is it all also part of mental thing?
yeah, more.
It is.
I think it's more so a mental thing for real. I think a lot of it is a mental thing.
I
Uh,
say if you think about it, everything like really is like mental, like the mental part of it is also gonna be gonna be mixed in. But I'm saying for this like I'm gonna just say this like people that like go through negativity, like has a negative mindset, just like you you just can't live life that way, bro. You can't.
nah,
I get like and like you said, and I agree with your point where you say like times is changing, things is changing. You know what I'm saying? Economics cost the way to live, etc., etc. But it's just like all that shit cannot should not be the reason like you always walking around with a fucking frown on your face, or the next nigga like your man's got something negative to say, bro. That shit is not cool, bro.
nah. I will say you should
Granted,
always have a human
yes,
man.
granted, yes, I understand. A lot of people go through all types of shit like Jalen did explain. But that at the end of the day should not be the reason you should walk out your house or go through your entire day just being a dickhead to people just because you feel like it.
Yeah,
That's
fact.
no, that should not be the case at all.
Yeah,
And that should not be the case at all. I don't give a fuck what type. I don't yeah, like probably lost your job and
Hey,
all that, but that should never give you the reason. But
cause
that should
you'll fuck around, leave the house, bump into the right one, that nigga shoot you in the fucking face.
negativity draws negativity, bro.
exactly, and
Exactly.
and that point, and then for that, it's like, bro, people gotta stay away from that shit, bro.
Run around with a gun every day. If you run around with a gun every day, you looking for that shit. That shit gonna find you.
I'm
Not
telling you.
necessarily, Cable.
My dad says that. My dad says that a lot. You if you riding around with that shit every day,
Niggas 365 days in a year.
True. True. Actually, yeah, true. But as I continue, but let me continue because I definitely forgot. I almost forgot my train of thought. But yeah,
Think
just
you
like
ain't
it
gonna
should
get
be.
pulled over once?
yeah, the internet connection where you at is just not.
Like they just said, carrying a gun in VA, they just changed that motherfucking law, my boy. That shit up. But yeah, back to you.
But as like Tanner said, yeah, but it's like that goes to like all these YNs, all these young niggas, all these niggas that want to be listening to all this like this trap rap music, think all that shit cool, all that drill shit. Granted, I listen to it too. Yes, I listen. I listen to drill music and all that other shit too. But I don't. But I don't go out all the time just like acting like that, like acting like I'm mad at the world.
But
Like I don't want to. I don't go out acting like I do shit like this on a daily basis and all that. No, nigga, I'm just out here just living life the best way I can, the best possibly possible way I can. That shit what it should boil down. That should what it's boiled down to, bro. Nobody should be out here just like if you wake up every day and your first thing on your mind is yo, I'm gonna just make everybody's day hell. You got a fucking problem. You have a problem.
Just because you went through something doesn't give you the right to treat people uh, bad. I think that and then another thing I think there's another problem that we probably should address is that
The people hang out with too.
yeah, like you are only a you're blah, blah, damn. Rewind that. You are judged by the group of people that you are around. You are only can grow as wide as the group that you surround yourself with. Like if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So that also could go for other things. Like I believe that if you probably act the most like collected in your room in the room that you're in, you're probably not in the right room, bro. So like look at who you're around. If it's always people around you that are doing shit that you know isn't right, whether it be negative or just like toxic or just horrific, like that nigga J. Cole got up 2 minutes after being in a room with I forgot the artist's name. It was a female artist because she was talking about somebody. He just didn't want to be a part of that energy. You know, that's
Yeah.
like that shit's like
That shit's tiring and contagious.
yeah, like that's the word I was looking at. That shit's contagious. Like that shit's just like that'll get in your system and that shit you just nah, bro. So yeah, you gotta be cognizant of who you're around because it don't matter what you're doing. If you're always around people and you get yourself right, you get around them, it's gonna fuck you up. And you just gonna end up having a whole bunch of terrible energy in your circle. And you don't want
Like,
that.
especially, and it can go towards the people that you just met too. That's like I don't even hang out. I was like I don't even hang with niggas I barely know because it's like, bro, it's like I don't know what type of energy or vibe you about to come with. I don't even want you around me. I don't even want to see you in my presence just
Hey, y'all,
cause like
you don't be. Oh, my bad, my bad.
no, you straight. But I'm just like it's like that's saying like I'm just going off what Jay say like yeah like the people you hang with is like especially the niggas you barely know the niggas that be like oh yeah that person cool like that person can be cool but from a distance it's like I get like it's like sometimes you can meet a person and automatically you feel the vibe that they're on, where you can just be like, nah, I'm cool off that, or be like, well, he alright. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I
So yeah,
mean,
for y'all young niggas, don't goddamn be scared to make your own decisions in life. And
Please
even
don't,
if
bro.
that that puts you in a position where you alone, it is what it is. They build tanks to go through the mud, bro. So take that and do with it what you will, but you know, use your brain, bro. Don't be
Please,
around motherfuckers. Don't be around motherfuckers and know that they wrong and still be around them because you scared to be alone. Because
it's
that'll fuck your principles up. That'll fuck you up. So be your own person, bro. And if those is your friends, like that nigga said, bro, if say that shit again, Jay.
damn.
if they yo if they yo if I'm
If
gonna say let me say if they your real
everybody
friends,
everybody on the same thing as you in the room, you probably in the wrong room.
There we go. I was like, oh shit. Okay, you put me on the
and
spot
You
like
need
that, man. I get nervous.
your real
people
friends
that's
will never put you in a situation.
gonna push you, but you need people that's gonna be there to push you. But then you need people that's gonna be there to push back when you're not pushing. You know what I mean? Or when you're pushing in the wrong direction. You
It's
know what I'm
true.
saying? So just people that you gonna spend your life like a fridge, bro. You gonna get back what you put in. So if you put some hot dogs in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Just be aware that they might get some mold on them, and you might gotta throw it away. So you might gotta have some hamburgers in that bitch.
Why couldn't it be milk? Why hot dogs?
Cause fuck a glizzy,
Huh? What?
fuck a glizzy, nigga.
No, cause no, cause like no, cause I got his analogy. I got his analogy, but I'm just like Why hot dogs, my nigga?
I
Why
know,
couldn't you
but
just use
like,
bread?
but why fuck a glizzy?
Dogs and
If
hot, my nigga. Hot dogs and hamburgers, my nigga. Hot dogs and hamburgers, my nigga. Hamburglar, my nigga.
so,
This
Hot
nigga watch
dog.
Disney Channel.
Hot diggity dog.
This
so
nigga been watching Disney Channel.
when
Ooh.
you think about it, right? It's just a simple process. No, I'm kidding. But one thing I do want to say before we end off of this topic, it's a very simple process to all the people that are actually paying attention to us, because we've been through a lot of this shit. But it's a simple process to understand that it's okay to be on your own. Most of the best creatives have been on their own, but it's gonna be a process. So like, take that with a grain of salt. Understand that this life shit don't get easier. You're gonna eventually have to face something. So instead of you getting upset and trying to blame everybody for your problems, or be doing negative retaliative shit because you don't understand your emotions, might as well work through what you got going on. Invest in yourself, because ain't nobody gonna believe in shit unless you believe in it first. And then just push as far as you can, and then hope that, because I believe that luck is preparation meeting an opportunity. That's like, you're prepared for something and you get an opportunity. Just keep being consistent until luck happens, and then be hopeful, be positive, because not every day is going to be sunset and roses. But understand that one of these days, bro, you're going to get the hell up out of this fucked up situation. This is just a momentary situation. But it's about how you react to the situation and how you kind of grow from it. And you got to be positive. Always have a PMA, positive mental attitude.
Thanks. And the last thing I'm gonna put on it, like Jay said it perfectly, but the last thing I'm gonna put on just like, you find out who you are the more you are alone. You find out more who you are about yourself the more you are alone. So if it takes if it takes that long, where you just gotta like separate yourself from everybody to find that true happiness that you want deep inside yourself, physically, mentally, go and do that. Cause the world is too short for you to be mad at the world.
Life.
Oh, that's
My
my fault. Thank you. But
phone
life is
trying to
too
find
short
service
is for you
so
to be mad at the world.
my phone is working so hard to continue finding service that shit got a temperature warning. It's about to get another one.
But but yeah, it's just like life is too short for you to be mad at your world. Just figure out your positive outlet where you can do
Figure out what makes
you
you
and be.
happy. Yeah, figure out
Yes,
what
please.
makes you
Yeah,
happy.
thank you. Good lord, because I was struggling with that motherfucking shit. Good lord, God, I'm trying to be over here professionally sound like a damn college professor and shit. I should have just said that.
Just slow your words down, bro. Just slow your
This
roll.
nigga is y'all.
But yeah, all in all, man, just do the best you can. Understand that you're gonna take an L. It doesn't matter. You're gonna take an L. So just take it with a grain of salt. Roll with the punches. Make sure you get back up. Just stay positive, and just keep fighting for your dream, bro. Because
It's not how you take L's in life, my nigga. It's about how you take W's.
that
Hey,
too.
remember, y'all.
How you
Floyd
gonna
Mayweather.
move? How you gonna move when you get that win? How you gonna move when you get that belt? You gonna move right, or you gonna fuck up and catch another L?
Hey, remember, y'all.
Yep.
Floyd Mayweather
Yeah,
lost in the Olympics before he went undefeated.
I saw that video of him
Yappalot.
crying.
That's I say.
Touched my
You got to take
soul.
a couple L's before you get that big win.
Touched my soul. I'm telling
Yappalot.
you. But yeah, man. But yeah, man.
No, yeah.
But yeah, man. I think the last thing that I want to say is that Tanner looks
My
like
phone.
he's a hardworking Hispanic.
Oh, I'm getting warned this my phone about to die. Bro wanna bullshit telling me I look like fucking Latina Bob the Builder.
You do.
Or Latino Bob the Builder.
Bob
Bitch
that
ass nigga
builder.
looking like Black Squidward. Take that
Bob
goddamn
that
do-rag.
builder. Bob that builder.
And
I'm kidding.
Nigga look like a light skinned DDG if he had curls.
Oh no.
Anyways, I'm 10 of y'all. That's Groovy. That's Jayski. It's been a lot of yapping, but niggas about to take it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all niggas
appreciate.
Yeah, we out.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the new episode. You know what I'm saying? Get money, FB. You know what I'm saying? Always have a smile on your face, man. And we love y'all, man. That's my outro.
Yeah, facts. Much love to y'all, man. And we'll see y'all on the next episode of Yappalot Podcast.